you for coming. Yeah, I'm very glad to the organizing committee having me here as a COO, Chief Operating Officer from New Zealand. I used to live in Malaysia and emigrated to New Zealand about 40 years ago to pursue my MBA at SC University, and then my two children still in New Zealand. They are working now as chartered accountants, and another one as an insurance company actuarial science student. So today I'm going to tell you a few stories about going green, how we protect the environment, ESG, environment protection, social responsibilities like CSR, and also good corporate governance. Good corporate governance means what? Means we adhere to certain SOP, standard operating procedure, and make ourselves a better person, make ourselves a better citizen, yeah, to comply with the law, to comply with the regulation, okay? Before I begin, I'd like to share with you something, two stories. One happened in New Zealand, one happened in America. So the closing speech will talk about Apollo 1969, what happened during the man landing in the moon, okay? What was said and what happened. So let's start with a story in New Zealand, you know. I have many friends who are doctors, you know, from Malaysia. They go to study doctor. I study accountancy. So the doctor told me one day, very early, 8 o'clock, he went to the operating theater because 9 o'clock he got a operation, surgery, small surgery, very small, okay? So 8 o'clock he was there. It's very early. So he inspected the room, you know, make sure that all the, all the apparatus, all the assistants from the nurse are there. It's very, very meticulous. He follows all the SOP, okay? At 9 o'clock, the patient come in, Uncle John. So Uncle John tells the doctor, he said, "Sir, doctor, I'm very scared today, you know, very nervous." "Why?" "Because this is my first time here." The doctor said, "Yes, John, Uncle John, I know your feeling because this is also my first time. Okay? But I'm being lucky, this is not my first time talking and sharing with Indian audience. Way back in 2008, I have been to Chennai, invited by a number of organizations about networking in Chennai, in New Delhi, in Mumbai, many times, 6 days, okay? So I'm not the first time, huh? Okay, let's begin. What is ESG? You know better than me. Means environment, it means corporate social responsibility, it means good corporate governance, okay? So not because we begin talking about this topic today. It was 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago. New Zealand at that time is already a good country. It's a green country, right? New Zealand, very good to protect the environment. Very little pollution. Agriculture is good. When they cut the tree, they replanted 2 trees. Cut 1 tree, replant 2 trees. So New Zealand has been good, but it is still not good globally. Country is good, but in order to spread the word to the world, our Prime Minister, Mr. David, already talked about nuclear-free policy. So he passed a law in Parliament in the middle of 80s, early 1990s, already passed a law. No nuclear ships, no environmental pollution should anchor the ship come to New Zealand, all banned, they don't allow, you know. The French testing the atomic bomb also not allowed to test anywhere near New Zealand, you see. So at that time, New Zealand already advocate to the world we should be nuclear free. We should protect the environment. We don't want any pollution. Yeah? Similarly, the corporate social responsibility, the corporation, the company that make money must donate to the to the society. Not only small donation to the charity, but big donation to talk about how to protect the world, the planet from global warming. I think you know what is global warming, yeah?
Yes.
The temperature last time, 31 degree, for example, or 20, ideally say 30 or 26 outside, yeah? Become so warm. Why? Because unnecessary cutting off the trees. A lot of pollution by the factories. They never do proper EIG, environmental control. They never follow. So the government get worried. The United Nations get worried. That's why they have a law. So way back in 2005, the United Nations Environmental Study Program already made the initiative. We better take care of the world. We better take care of the planet, so that 20 years to come, 200 years to come, our grandson, great-great-grandson, still see the world as it is now, all right? Rather than a lot of flood. You know, America is very near to, North America very near to the Arctic, right? The Arctic, Antarctic, Arctic, where there's a lot of what they call iceberg. A lot of these glacier, you know, glacier, big one. When they start to, what they call melt, they melt, very dangerous. Okay, the sea level can increase 10 meters, 20 meters. Okay, that is bad. That is very risky. When the glacier melts because of warm temperature, 26 become 31, become 35, become 40 degrees. So when the ice melts, the water level go up. When the coastline go up, flood in America, Northern Bay. 25% of the population of 400 million will suffer from flooding or the cyclone. That is devastating to the economy, to human lives. So we as human, we are the pioneer industry. We must take the first step to protect our environment. So I want all of you here, when you go out from today, you think your donation, your awareness, you spread the news to the public, to your community, to start planting a tree. Plant a tree, grow the tree, become more greenery in your environment, in your village, in your school compound, and that is good. That is a small step by you and me, a small step by you taking $10 to donate to plant a tree. And that $10 goes a long way to protect you and me, to protect our next generation, to become a more responsible citizen. This is the movement we want to carry. So today ESG is not just a donation. It's just not for one person, but for the whole community. Not only for India, not only for Malaysia, not only for New Zealand, it's for the world. So therefore, my company, my group of pioneers, our volunteers in New Zealand, started the ESG movement, the Going Green. We call it today the Green Revolution. Okay, the Green Revolution. How? We have to start somewhere, start small, and do it fast. Okay, start small and do it fast. That's the thing. So how? Last year, during COVID, and more recently, I returned from what they call Auckland, New Zealand, to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We really started to register our company, to apply for multi-level marketing direct selling license, to be compliant with each country's law, so that when you go to Malaysia, you can see everything is legitimate. You know, when you invest with us, you are safe. Regulated by the Malaysian government, regulated by the United Nations Regulation and Charter, regulated all based on GIT, the global, the green innovative token. So this new innovative token will be the first token that we are trying to make it very consumptive. Many tokens like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, they are not so consumptive. Yes, you got Bitcoin, but you keep it in the pocket, you keep in a wallet. It's not, it's gain monetarily, but it's not making huge contribution to the community. So we want you to buy and keep the GIT, the green innovative token, not only for future gain, but for donation to plant the tree. Donate $10, we plant one new tree, so that the new tree can absorb more carbon. The new tree can be more, environmental friendly. And end of the day, it is going to be a movement. It is going to touch more people, touch more people's lives. It is going to be rhythm, RYTHM. Raise yourself to help mankind. Raise yourself to help mankind. It's not that $10 that counts. It's not the planting one small tree that counts. It is the idea that you're going to spread. So it will be spread like wildfire through our community building, through your leadership. Today we become acquainted to each other. So from acquaintanceship, we become friendship. Tomorrow we become good friends. From friendship, we become business partnerships. And from business partnership, you show your leadership. Leadership not only from India, but can spread across all the continent of India, to Sri Lanka, to Pakistan, to Bangladesh, to neighbor countries, Singapore, Malaysia, etc., to make it big, to make it a revolution. It's a movement. It is a calling. It's just like religion, calling by God to serve God. So you are here to serve the planet. You are here to make sure that the planet is going to be green 200 years from now, 2,000 years from now. It is regular, not global warming, not hurricane, not monsoon because of global warming. We want to keep the temperature as normal, as good as today, as good as 10 years ago, as good as 200 years ago, as good as when the earth comes and everybody enjoy back to nature, very green, no pollution, and from today, you make that contribution. Just like, let me conclude, just like you think back in 1969, when Neil Armstrong, landed in the moon, 19th of July, 1969. This is what he said. One small step, he stepped on the left foot to the moon from the spaceship. He landed on the moon. He said, one small step for him, for human. One small step for man or human, but it is a giant leap for mankind. So today, I'm so glad that our green innovative, our green innovative, our GIT, our green innovation GIT, green innovation token is taking shape. We are here to soft launch to say that when you start with $100, 10%, $10 will go to donate to plant a tree by your school children, by your community, by your office backyard, by your own home. So start to think of buying $100, buying $1,000 of the coin, investing as a self-sacrifice, and grow our community by planting 1 million trees within these 100 days. And I think you can make it with your leadership of our friends here, our organizing committee here. All of us here can make it. And you not only restrict to India, you can just join us in Malaysia, you can just join us in Australia, in New Zealand, and make it the day when we are so proud from today that here you are, a small spark of the fire this evening in our dear resort in Pattaya can burn the whole forest. So hopefully this is what I want to spread the knowledge and information, and together we make this planet a more green planet, a more safety planet for our living, for us, for next generation, and many generations to come. So today you declare yourself a proud going green citizen by participating in our GIT. Okay, so with that, I say thank you for listening, and we pass the mic back to the MC for any question that you may have. Already traded in Pancake Swap, where you can own the coin and you can sell that. But of course, within our community, we must have rules to lock up the coin for a certain period of time. So when you invest $100, when you invest $1,000, 250 days, you double your capital, from 100 to 200, from $1,000 to $2,000, 250 days. We set it, okay? Because we need time to grow our community to more people, and therefore, with more people holding the coins, with more people holding the tokens, it will tend to go up in value. So that when you trade from now 10 cents, next year can be 20 cents, next year can be $10, next year can be $20. Okay? Just like Bitcoin, 2006, 2008, 2013, I bought that time, I was silly. I asked my student to buy. I did not buy any. When I bought, it's only $4,000. When I bought, minimum was $800, 2001, 2014, 2016. Of course, it went up. I think you know the height. Bitcoin, the height was 60,000, 69,000 one coin. Now it's 30 over 1,000. So imagine. I don't like to say GIB will be like Bitcoin, but it will be like Ethereum. From 10 cents to today, Ethereum is about $2,000, and very soon it's 5,000. Next year, there's halving of Bitcoin. Halving,
Yeah.
Meaning every 10-minute block, instead of producing, let's say 7 coin, or let's say 10, okay? Now, every 20 minutes, 10 coin. After halving, every 10 minutes, 5 coin. And then 2.5 coin. So the demand is high, but the supply is smaller and smaller every day. So people tend to be on a bull run. So next year, quarter 1 or quarter 2, sure bull run like the previous 5-6 years. When the bull run is up, our coin today 10 cents will be 20 cents, double. Our coin 10 cents could be $1, 10 times, could be 20 times. So we set the target in New Zealand. We set the target to be at least 10x. I dare not to say 100x to the moon, but at least 10x. Meaning, when you invest yourself 1,000, you become 10,000. All of us here can afford more than 1,000. Say 10,000, because we think big, 10,000 US dollar. By Q2, it will be double. By Q3, it could be 10 times. So your 10,000 today could be 100,000 tomorrow. So with that 100,000, I hope you can do more donation to our Plant the Tree movement. So you save the earth, you plant more trees, not 1 million, 10 million trees, not 10 million, 100 million trees. That's what our mission is. So our mission is to be number 1, the forerunner in Asia Pacific, forerunner in the world, to first think about our ESG coin, which is the GIT. And our CTO, Chief Technology Officer on the blockchain, and explain to us how the movement of the coin, the smart contract, etc. It will be next month. When you come to Malaysia, we invite you for the forum. Come to Kuala Lumpur with me, okay? All our legal officers will be there to tell that our company is legally registered in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, following the Malaysian law, compliance with all the money transfers, compliance with the Multi-Level and Direct Selling Association Act. So you got an MLM license for you to trade legally, so that you are protected. Your clients will be protected. This is how we hope it to do. Yeah? So do start with the first step. Remember, the first step is critical. Because of the first step, we can help plant the first tree. And you as a pioneer, you as the leader today, demonstrate your leaderships, demonstrate your sincerity, and demonstrate your leadership to start that first small step to make it a giant leap for mankind in this world of ESG. Thank you so much.
Nowadays, every day 10 to 20 companies coming to market. 1 month, 2 months after, all companies are going. This one is investment company. You want investment or community? First of all, because investment companies $20,000, so 1.5% daily, $100 investment, 1% daily.
Yeah. What's your name? Arun Kumar. Thank you, Dr. Mai. Okay, I do know that they are always black sheep in the basket. They are always among the good apples or 100 apples. There's one bad apple to kill us. I do understand. Why? Human beings are very unique, very funny, very different thinking. Black sheep jump into the market by offering you 0.1% a day, 1% a day, 2% a day. Here we are not that ambitious. Here we are talking about 250 days, 100%, 0.4, something like that, less than half a percent. Why we must give you? If we don't give you incentive, not many people will put so much efforts. So incentive must be there. But it is a sustainable incentive. They mean it can be sustained. Why? Our company, get the sources of income not only from your buying the coin. That is not good. I mean, that's not significant. You can buy the coin in the open market. You see? Now, when you buy from us, we take your money to do community work. We take your money part to do charity. We take your money to invest in currencies, in different Bitcoin or top 10 coins. And we not depend on the bull run, although bull run is important. What we depend? We depend on track record to plant 1 million trees, 10,000 trees, one at a time, 10 at a time. And then we tell to the United Nations, you and me will write to Bill Gates Association. You and me will write to Elon Musk Charitable Foundation. You and me will write to your Prime Minister, write to Mr. Modi and say, look, we have this pioneer. Please give us the grant. We hope the government can give us grant. With the grant, we grow our company. Because we got sustainable, ongoing cash flow coming from charity, coming from government grant, coming from community building, then we can sustain and pay you that 0.4% or pay you the X percent. We not say take from the new, cover the old. Cannot. If you take the new, cover old, when the bubble goes too big, it tends to collapse. For us, we don't manage from one source of income. We manage from multi-sources of income, especially from donation, from the United Nations, from the charitable trust, from the what they call so many big companies, whether it is Tata, what they call your Tata industry that build the car, whether it's your what they call steel, what they call other big industries from India, from Malaysia, from Singapore. We write to them, write to Temasek. Temasek Holding is Singapore's sovereign fund. Write to them. Why? Because you got track record to prove that you are doing good for the humanity. That all of us are good, will good for the environment, to protect the environment, to curtail the emission of carbon credit, to curtail the emission of the carbon dioxide. You see? So, because we are doing so many things good, with proof, with MOU signed, with the trees planted, then people will take note. Then your government will take note. When they take note, you say, this is an organization, this is the organization we want to support. So they started to give us the necessary grant. With the grant, we plant more trees. With the grant, we do more campaigns. With the more campaign, people are more educated. And then we spread the word. Just spread the gospel. So today is a new gospel. It is a new revolution that we are all helped to spread. You know? Okay? It is not just like religion. It is a belief, a green movement for us to spread about to protect the earth, to protect global warming, to overcome any catastrophe like flooding, hurricane that will destroy our country, our community. So thank you for asking. We are not like just talk about the coin trading, the coin increase. No, we talk about more than that. That's why when you invest the coin with us, when you part with your $100, 1 tree will be planted tomorrow. When you plant $100, 10 trees will be planted day after tomorrow. This is our mission. Our mission started with planting trees. Our mission started with writing to the big organization to do donation big for us. I'm sure government will take note. I'm sure charity organization like Elon Musk, like Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, like the Malaysian Prime Minister, Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, they have the Environment Going Green Ministry. Write to the ministry with all our photos, with all our MOUs. Look, we are backed up solidly by facts. It's just not say. It is already planted with 1 million trees in the community next 250 days. Okay, this is our mission. So we got to be very clear. We are here to plant trees. We are here to save the earth. We are here to save human lives. Why? You can go to the poor community, the orphans, ask the church orphans, ask the temples orphan to help plant the tree, and we give them $1. We give them $10 to plant 10 pots of trees. We give them $1,000. We give them $10,000. By more giving from us, other people will give us more donation. This is how we want to snowball ourselves and build up our wealth through people's donation to us. And we start to snowball, plant more trees, save more lives, raise yourself to help mankind. Thank you.